And we're live tonight. How's everybody doing? Got Cajun in the house. And Jungle Bob, like I said, I sent you an email. Hey, there's Rocky. How's the great white north doing? That's way up there in the northeast. Hey, Randy. Well, I've got 5 planter boxes done so far, and I've got enough to do one more out of all those pieces that were brought home. Hey, cool gamer.
Hey, Gamer, Randy, Rocky,
Oh,
David.
Dave's not here.
Wow.
Yep, Dave's not here. Never seen him. I have
What
no idea
size?
who he is.
What size planter boxes you did?
They're all 710. They're all like about 15 inches square.
Oh, so they all about the same size?
Yeah,
Okay. Hey,
and
Antonio,
there's
17.
me, there's Antonio. Yep. And the thing
Pretty.
about it is, not a single one of them's the same. I'm still trying to figure it out how to. I'm trying to get it down to where I can get them, the same size each way, and I still ain't got that figured out. I thought I did, and it's like, nope.
Huh. Make you a jig like for the front or the back or the sides or whatever. If you want it perfectly square, just like your front slats going up and down or sideways or whichever way you're doing them. I seen one you made already.
Right. Yeah, but the thing about
Front
it
to
is,
back the same, marking pattern, front back pattern, left pattern, right pattern, side
yeah,
patterns or whatever, and,
yeah,
and then your four corners.
yeah, well, that's what I've been trying to do, but I ain't got it there yet. I got one side that is, it'll be like 16 and a half or almost 17. The other side's about 14 and a half. I go, what the hell? I mean, I'm trying to get this all figured out.
I learned when I was about 7. If you cut all four of them the same and you want to make a square, like I was doing when my dad was building houses, I cut 4 pieces the same. And when I put them together, one side, the left and right, the sides were longer than the front and the back.
Right.
Well, that's because you gotta add that inch and a half. Well, I was dealing with 2x4s then. I had 3 inches more in the front and back than the sides. Now, if you put one like this and one like this, and then the other one opposite, then it's gonna be square.
Well, I know all about that, and like I said, I'm trying different ways, and it ain't happening.
Get some more Kool-Aid.
What ain't happening?
Hey,
Trying to
Crystal.
get the boxes where they're square.
Yeah.
Hey, mofo.
Hey, mofo.
Hi guys.
I mean, she's seen all 5 of them,
Mhm.
and each one is different than the other. And I'm trying. I don't know what it's going to take to
It's
get
just
it.
no lucky you.
Yeah, every time I do the measurement and figure, okay, I got this figured out, it's like, nope.
Yeah.
But I'm working on it. I mean, right now I've got,
One
uh,
more.
I can do one more, and that's going to be it. And I got a whole bunch of scraps. Um, and what I'm thinking about doing is taking the scrap pieces I've got and getting them cut down and maybe making like coasters out of them.
Mhm.
Maybe make like a little octagon.
Yeah.
I mean, those would be easy to take and get done.
So that's for that little market thing y'all got going, selling
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, it's well, it's not really a market, but it's one, like I said, one of the
That's that's generic
Just
term
right.
for
leave it.
anywhere
Leave it at
still.
market.
Yeah, but yeah, that's going to be for this Saturday. So I'm trying to get everything done, and I don't know if I should try and do any birdhouses or not. I haven't made any.
Lately.
Well, no, I haven't done any for this because considering the fact that most of what who's going to be there are going to be riding in on motorcycles. So I got to try and figure out how am I going to be able. Yes, I'm going in the truck and everything, but most of the stuff I'm making is stuff that you ain't going to be able to carry on a motorcycle.
Right.
So that's why I'm thinking. Do those. Take the scraps and make like little coasters. Hey
Mm-hmm.
Wayne.
Then you
Most hey Wayne, most riders carry a little bungee cords or something in there, and if they got something to strap it to, strap it on there.
Yeah, but those planter boxes, those aren't really small.
No,
Mm-mm.
I realize that.
Now, birdhouse, yeah, they could be able to do something like that.
Yeah, the planter boxes are about the height of the armchair of the chair of my arm, my
Yeah,
chair, the
Yeah,
arm
they're
of
about,
my
I've
chair.
seen them. I've seen the one they made,
yeah,
Oh yeah,
but
they're
not
about
everybody's going to be there on a motorcycle.
right.
no.
That's right. Hey Tommy.
Hi, Tommy,
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy, Wayne, Antonio, 710, David, who's not here, and Driver.
Yep. And one let anybody who's here that friends with on Facebook, I told Facebook, take it and shove it where the sun don't shine. After all that crap and everything Monday, and then with everything else that Facebook was doing, nope, they can take it and shove it where the sun don't shine because they're telling me I'm basically getting restricted on this, that, and the other. Where oh, by the way, you can't you can't share anything until the next day. I'm going to do what?
Yep, he got put in Facebook jail
But yeah,
twice,
basically, yeah. Why I don't know because all because of someone else doing some crap.
and then everybody reported it.
Yeah, everybody was reporting it, and matter of fact, one of the things was that someone even had my name spelled wrong on there.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's that. But what's really weird is they got into my messenger and started sending out messages to what about 20 different people.
Yeah, that I know of. Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
a go to this TikTok site, or it said, I can't, I think you know this person,
Yep.
or someone you know died. I'm sorry. And it gave you
Yeah, accident.
to, and it sent
Yeah.
you to download the actual TikTok app. And I'm like, nope, I'm not downloading it. So,
Yep. Yeah. So it was a fake message that went out, and there had everybody. I mean, anybody that was here Monday, yeah, y'all, everybody kept, letting me know, hey, I think you got hacked. Yeah, I got hacked.
yeah, just report the message and I mean, leave it from there.
Yep. So,
Yeah, you can do OnlyFans all you want, 710, because we ain't.
but for me, it's like I got tired of it, and I got tired. I mean, I was going through like my memories, and it was saying, you're restricted. You can only share so much,
Yeah.
and I can only share after such and such time, which is about 3 hours later. I'm going, what?
Yeah, well, one of them was you couldn't until like 10:30
But
Tuesday, and then it said you couldn't until like 11:30
the next day,
today.
yeah. So I was actually, but yeah, I mean, it was like, what the hell's going on here? What? Why am I getting all these restrictions on Facebook? And it's like, nope, forget it. Just tired of it. AIM tried starting a second Facebook, and nope, they wouldn't even let me do that. They kept getting me back to the other one.
So I just told
Yeah.
him finally either he could start a Motors Workshop group, and that's about a pain in the butt, or he's just like, I'm done. I'm going to delete it and let it go.
Yeah.
When
So
you tried to do your second Facebook, did you log out of your
Yep.
original
Yep.
Facebook? Log out completely?
Yes, I was totally logged out of it.
Okay.
no, you were logged in out there, weren't you?
No, I was doing it all out here.
Okay.
Well, if you logged in somewhere, it's going to kick you back to your old
Well,
one.
I'm
Ask me how I know I messed up like that. I'm like, and I couldn't figure it
We
out.
don't know, you
Why
know.
can't I do my I was trying to do Missy's,
right.
and it kept bringing me back to mine, and I'm like, something's wrong. I wasn't logged out of mine.
I was logged out. Now I was logged out of mine here on this computer. Now I don't know if I was totally logged, but it had. I know I logged out. I think out of everything, out of all devices. I think I'd done that.
Mm.
So I mean, I don't even have the app on my phone. Um, and now I might have had it still on the laptop. I don't know. I didn't check that, but it's like I said, it's like, nope, I'm done with it. And what's really weird is it came up with a different phone number, which, yeah, I know I made the mistake of getting rid of it and not copying it and saving it to find out whose phone number that was. Because it wasn't mine.
No.
And Facebook was saying that I logged in somewhere in Ohio. Nope, I've never even been that damn far north. That's what I was going to be trying to do, Mofo, but I've had a lot of people telling me go with Instagram, TikTok. Now I might be, like I said on Crystal today, I might be going back to Instagram. I don't know. Either that or just stay away from all everything but YouTube.
Mm.
There's enough stuff on YouTube to keep me occupied for the day. Hey, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy.
Yeah, if anybody I was friends with on Facebook and everything is like, nope, I'm no longer there. So what you been up to, Cajun? Playing with that new
Uh, Cleaning around, uh, getting everything organized. I had an air conditioner underneath where Johnny would sit at. He put his feet on top of that window unit, air conditioning.
Ooh.
It wasn't any good, and I was waiting on a buddy of mine to come get it so he could scrap it out. He never did, so it was light enough. I carried it out the house by myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it in front of the neighbor's house, which nobody lives there. Uh, it's just a house that's there for sale, and I put it right there, and put the side panels. Everything was there, and I don't know, 20 minutes later, it was gone.
Oh, yeah.
They'll
Oh
pick
yeah,
that up, and they'll try it. They'll plug it in, try it. If it don't work, they'll scrap it.
Yep.
Most of
yep,
them don't even try to see if it works. They just throw them on the trailer, bring them to the scrap yard.
Yeah.
Or if they're a true scrapper, they'll scrap it out, the
Yeah.
coils, and and that way they get the most money.
Yeah,
oh
you
yeah.
pay like 500 brand new for one, and you can scrap it out for about 4 to 8, depending on how you do it.
4 to 8.
No, you'd be lucky to get maybe $100 for the whole thing scrapped out
You,
wide.
a buddy of mine ran a scrap yard, and he scraps them. He was the assistant manager, but when he would scrap one, he weighed everything that he did. And I mean, he was fast too.
Hmm.
And it was $35 on average for
Yep.
an air conditioner.
Huh.
The motor, the number one insulated wires,
Hmm.
the coils. The coils are worth more than anything else on them.
Hmm.
Yep.
And then the plastic, you just throw that away because they ain't buying. The only reason if they buy the plastic, it's because they're buying the whole thing at about 10 cents a pound.
Yep.
Hmm.
And Tommy was wanting to know the same thing. You playing with that new birthday present yet?
Oh yeah, yeah. I done uh, got some LED chips on TV on and off.
All right. Now, how's that little suction thing work? It came with it compared to the other one you had.
Oh, I hadn't used it. I haven't even used my other one, the one that's more expensive. The other one's a Japanese made. It's called a SS Engineer. The one I have. Well,
Right.
actually, that one is made by SS Engineer. It's they
It's a
the factory that makes them. There's two that I know of. SS Engineer, that's the one, the original designer, and then Vampire Two. You probably heard of them. They make mechanic tools also.
Oh yeah. All
Okay.
right.
And good tools too. You
Hey,
know,
Reagan.
mechanics tools. Hey, Raging Cajun.
Yep.
So Vampire is the one I got, which is the SS Engineer. That one's supposed to be the bee's knees, and it's got a silicone tip on it. That way it don't burn because you're actually putting that tip on your soldering iron at the same time as you know.
Hmm.
Sucking.
Right.
This one here, it's got some power, but I never tried it. But it has a Teflon tip, which that's resistant to burn too.
Right. So I mean, how does that work? I mean, what do you do? Just get the. I mean, how do you heat the solder up to be able to get the that thing to be able to suck it all up?
Okay. Oh, let me do this right here. Like, here's a soldering iron.
Hmm.
You put it on the lead that's sticking out through the board,
Right.
okay, and you got the solder melted, okay, and you just put this right there like that on that tip and the soldering. Press the lever, and it's got a rubber gasket in here, like a syringe, you know, just
Right.
like a regular shot syringe.
EpiPen.
Yeah.
And what it does, it
Just sucks it up. Okay. Well,
causes
I
a
didn't know.
vacuum.
Right.
Causes a
Well, I
vacuum.
just didn't know if you had put a soldering iron on it, or if you took the heat gun and put on there to heat that solder up.
Oh no, soldering iron.
Okay. See, that's what I was trying to find out.
Yeah, to use that hot air, you just use a pair of tweezers. You put it on the component.
Right.
Well, not at first because those tweezers are metal, and it doesn't melt that solder immediately with that hot air station.
Right.
You got it on there. When you start seeing the solder bubble melt, that's when you get the tweezers on there and take it off.
Okay.
But I know how to take them off certain parts with the soldering iron. Like you get a chip that's about, I don't know, a half inch by a half inch, and it's got 10 pins on each side all the way around.
Right.
No, that's where that hot air comes in at right there. The soldering
Okay.
iron ain't gonna do that.
Okay. I was just wondering, how that works. I figured that the little suction thing. Yeah, I figured that you get the solder hot and it'll suck it all off there. But I didn't
Right.
know, like I said, if you use the hot air gun or if you had to use a soldering iron.
Yeah.
So,
No, the hot air gun, you probably could do it. I don't know of anybody that's ever tried it, but
Well, he's
the
never
thing
dealt
about
with
the
dealt
thing
with
about the hot air gun is you heating parts that has solder underneath
okay.
on the ground plane. some of those chips have uh, a metal backing like a regular transistor,
Right.
and it has that backing on it for heat sink, and it's soldered underneath, and you can't get to it with the soldering iron. So you have to use that hot air, and the heat goes through it, through that chip, and then you just pick it up with your tweezers.
Okay.
So you'll never get that soldering iron, sucker, underneath that chip because it's flat against the circuit board.
Okay.
Hey, again, Mojo.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
he's
right.
never dealt with any of that. That's why he's asking you to explain it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That's something I've never dealt with. I mean, the closest I've come is putting heat shrink in the oven to make keychains.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Put your heat shrink over the whatever you
It's
bind them
plastic.
together with.
Used to be called Shrinky Dink. You would
Yep.
make the pattern or whatever in a hey Gleason
Hey, Gleason.
and
Hey,
marker,
Gleason.
cut it out, stick it in the oven, and it would shrink.
Yep. I remember those.
And I've used a heat gun, like he's got one out there for remelting hot glue, so I can get stuff off it.
You know what? You know what takes hot glue off? And this is what I use.
Hmm.
It's faster and less messy. Some alcohol, the 99%, the one that don't have no water in it.
Yeah.
Put you a few drops of alcohol where that hot glue meets the surface, whatever you want to take off. Put you a few drops on there. Boom, pop right off.
I was taking a wire out, and it was right, like here's your glue. The wire is right here. It's right there on top. So it's like, okay, count to 20. There goes the wire. Because they use the hot glue to hold the wires together so that they could put it in the connector. And I'm like, that doesn't work.
You'd be surprised how many electronic devices come with hot glue that's on that device somewhere.
No, I wouldn't. Pretty much almost every electronic has hot glue on it somewhere. Yeah.
Yep.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Oops, sorry. Do I need to pull it back up? It's the last one Tommy did.
I beat you to it.
Yeah. Good. I got a few more bites. So was dinner good enough?
Yeah. So what Tommy's saying is correct then, right, Cajun?
So the hot air is more suitable for surface mount. Yeah, and the iron is better for through hole. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So the hot air you use on one side, and if you can see, if you flip the board over and where the solder and everything is at, you put the soldering iron on there and you can get it that way. Hey, Breezy.
Hey, Breezy.
Hey, Breezy. Now, some boards, it's double-sided, and they'll have solder on the top side of the board and a solder joint on the bottom side.
Gleason, that is not good.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, that, I'm sorry to hear that. Damn.
Yeah.
I was like that. I couldn't get out the tub one time. Missy had to help me. And it took us 20 minutes, something like that, 25 minutes to finally get out the tub. She wanted to call the fire station, or I think Johnny was out of town.
There's raging.
Yep.
Honestly, I've come close, but I was, the way I was sitting and the depth of the tub, I literally put myself on the edge of the tub to get out, but my left leg went out. I had a dead weight.
Yeah. Cajun must be heading off to California.
Bright light, bright
No,
light.
I'm down
We
here heading to Eagle Pass, Texas.
ah, well, that's going towards California.
That sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
You heading westbound?
I'll be
Yeah,
heading eastbound after I pick the load up.
and
Reason I
Gleason.
figured westbound one, it's a lot more daylight where you're at, and second, that sunlight's coming right at you. So
Yeah.
you heading westbound?
Uh-huh.
Gleason, when you go take a bath, take a Ziploc bag for your phone,
Yep.
and that way you can keep it within arm's reach. And
Yep.
if you knock it in the tub, that's fine. You pull the bag out and it's still dry.
Yep.
But you'll be able to access everything anyway through that bag. Hey,
It's
Briggs.
pretty-
Huh.
What's up, Brick?
So okay, so you're heading to Eagle Pass. So once you get through there, where are you headed to after that?
Smyrna, Tennessee.
Ah, so you're gonna be anywhere near the Dallas area?
Don't know. Don't know if it's taking me up that way or not.
Ah, okay.
'Cause last night we came through there. We came down US 79 to Austin.
That's way south of me.
hmm Dropped off in Austin this morning. She got a load picking up in Eagle Pass at 11 o'clock tonight. Heading to Smyrna tomorrow.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat. It says there's a hornpipe called Off to California. Oh, and Briggs says he's heading this way. Should we play Duck and Cover?
We might be moving. So where'd you find your other CT at?
Do what?
Oh, asking
Briggs.
Briggs. You saw the pictures of? Did you see the pictures of that? His Audi. Yeah, he went to like Walmart parking lot, and someone slammed in the right rear quarter on it.
E.
Basically, got the whole thing totaled out.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, he's found another one in Connecticut to get parts.
Gleason, if you can get your shower head changed to the handle, then you can just put a shower chair in your tub in there. And
Maybe.
well, if he can get that shower head done, because you've got that set up for your mom.
Yep.
That you may be able to do it for a little bit longer and give you more time to find the best setup for you.
All right, so it's kind of complete car. Is it that yellow like yours? And I bet it's going to be a lot cheaper than what that one is for what you found down in Houston.
Ah, okay. Okay, so it's stepping into is what's hurting. Okay, I'm sorry, I was not aware of that.
All right, well, you can always, I mean, they got router cans that got yellow paint. There's our Canadian lurker.
Hi, Sarah. I'm eating too, but I'm not bothering to lurk.
Hey, Sarah.
I've got to get the shawl that I'm just set down for a second. I've got to get it done a week from tomorrow. With basically, it's going to have about 900 yards in it.
Oh, he's getting the one. Okay. So you did get the one from Texas. Okay.
Y'all see the late birthday present my wife got me today? Try a new tripod.
Okay.
Handheld tripod.
Oh, like a
Yep. Oh, okay.
Okay.
A gimbal.
There you go. Okay.
No.
Bath Fitters is supposed to be really good, and they do have guarantees on their stuff. But I've never dealt with them, so
I missed it.
it's
You
the
missed it?
OEM.
Hang on.
Oh, I got one like that. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Does that one have the foam wrapped around it all the way on the legs?
Looks
No.
like it.
It's got rubber wrapped around it on the legs.
Okay, mine is a little different. Mine's a own. It's a tripod, but it doesn't have. You can see each little U joint separate.
Mm-hmm.
See, here's like what I've got. In this one that I got, it came with that camera.
Yeah, it came with the camera.
Yeah, I got this one here, but this one came with my new camera and everything.
Yeah, that's a nice little one right there.
I mean, legs, can go in, got different settings, so you can have it either like that short or in between, and you can sit there and adjust this to get different angles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got the little lever on mine where you can, grab the lever and do this.
We
Like
have
that.
one of those too. It literally sits about 2 foot tall when it's completely collapsed.
And I got one that's 51 inches tall. It's on extendable leg. It's 51 inches tall without the camera. And then this one here is it's the legs are made like an octopus. You can bend them each leg in all different kind of way. You could wrap it around a pole if you wanted to.
Well, I've got this one.
You can do the same thing with that.
Okay, it's the same one then. About
Yeah.
$18, something like that.
Yeah, I don't
It-
know what she paid for it, but
His is probably just a newer version of the same one you have, Boo.
It might be
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Yep.
It might be too. There's no telling.
No, this
That's the-
is the Velborn 9000.
That's the one we use in when we do the cooking videos.
Yeah. So I can get this raised up and down. I mean,
Well, I like that one.
yeah, whenever I do a video, I mean, because got this one where I can tilt up and down or.
Oh yeah, that's not a cheap tripod there.
I think it was about $30-$40 at Walmart.
Yeah, mine was like 14.
Yeah, well, I've got one of those. Yeah.
my bigger tripod came from Amazon. It was $25 or something like that.
Yeah.
Now I've got See, now I've got this one here. This is the one I went up buying when Crystal and I went up going to
DOH.
right. And to me, now this is one that what I pay about $15 at Walmart. Vivitar VBT 1200.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the nice thing about it's got a nice little carrying handle on it. I got the neighbor wanting to go with the blower right now. Damn it.
Well,
But-
at least it ain't had the old man blowing his horn.
Like normal.
Yeah. That reminds me, I gotta go in and watch half of what he put up last night.
Well, I stopped watching when a certain person came in. It's like, nope, never mind.
That's why I said I need to watch half of it.
I didn't even watch, half of it because
Yeah,
Damn.
anyway. Shut your door.
that still ain't gonna help me. I still got this other door that's somewhat open.
Well, to me, it sounds like they're right
Mhm.
straight out the window. But yeah, no, I literally got on there and I ran by. Okay, I got about 40 minutes of Ed and Anthony. I'll watch that.
And I watched just up until
Yeah, we know.
someone came in. It's like, okay, gone.
No.
So he's gonna have 3 total. 2 of them that'll run, and one of the parts. Oh, I don't know where it was at, but I was, there's videos about stupid drivers and everything that Crystal and I are always watching.
You're
I saw
watching. I just happen to be there.
I was watching one today, and I was like, oh my God. This person, they were driving and getting up on the highway during a bad rainstorm. What made it funny, there wasn't a wreck or anything, but the wind was so strong, and it was in a construction area. The wind was so strong it was literally blowing one of those little porta potties across the road.
Damn.
Oh no, he
I'm
said
going,
he's going to have 3 on the road.
ah, all right.
That's a new
But I
meaning
thought,
of poop going everywhere.
yeah, and the person was going, I hope there's nobody in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it wound up, it didn't tip over or anything. It was literally just sliding on the road and everything. And you can see the door opening, and all of a sudden it got shoved up against the guardrail. I'm going, if there was someone in there, they ain't getting out because that door is up against the guardrail.
Yeah.
I thought that was so funny. Hey, Briggs, the meter and everything, you can always put the 01 on it and go for demolition derby then.
Mhm.
But yeah, like I said, I saw that earlier today going, now that I've never seen before. Of all the different things that they show, wrecks and people not paying attention. How is it that you pull up to a 4-way stop, you've got a car in front of you, they stop, and then they go, and you end up going right behind them? There happens to be a cop right there. Yeah, I'll do that to the Mustang. No, she didn't.
Hmm?
Sarah's wanting to know if you showed me the kitty butt toaster.
No, I haven't because he's been out in the garage all day.
Yeah, I've been out here working and doing a few other things.
All right, I'm starting to get pissed at my hooks.
Uh-oh.
Well, if I'm not actively working with them, they're dropping.
Ah.
And it's not fun.
Yeah. Well, Sarah, on that knitting machine, that Centro, she found out one of the problems with it is a couple of little fingers that stick up, not on the ring that has the numbers, but the one that's down up underneath it. A couple of those fingers were broke, and thinking maybe that's why I kept wanting to skip, messing up. There's Ed. Oh.
Oh, we lost Raven. Okay, in order to show you that, I need to present, and then on slides.
No.
What's up, Ed? You'll take up.
He wants you to call him at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll do that.
Yeah. Sorry, Ed, but I didn't catch most of your stream last night. Because the biker one I watched, they were having technical difficulties, and so they actually ran longer.
Actually.
And then For me, it's like, unfortunately, when a certain person came up on panel, it's like, okay, I'm gone. Nothing against you, but I don't want to. That person,
He knows.
yeah.
And after the way, anyway, we're just gonna leave it alone.
Yep. But anyways, uh, she had that part and everything come in about 2 days ago,
Yeah.
something like that. And so I got it out here and I was starting to do I actually had the camera set up, was recording and everything, taking it all apart and opened up the package. Whoops, it was the wrong one. Yep, she wanted somehow she ordered the wrong part or they sent the wrong one. I don't know.
No, that was on me.
Okay.
I will admit I ordered the wrong one.
So instead of me putting it all back together, it's like,
It's sitting over here half apart.
yeah, it's sitting over there. I'm actually using that Bauer Cyclone separator box and everything for it all. Cajun, Briggs wants to know, did you get his email?
Let me see. Not lately. Let me check it.
All right. Because I know that's what he was just asking and everything.
Wow.
I know Briggs can't send me anything to Messenger since I don't have Facebook and Messenger. That's all got shut down.
Where's that at?
But now I'll get one more. As you can see with the little stack right here, I think that's about 30 boards and everything. So I wound up, I'll get it all cut down and everything and get one more planter box made and be done with it. And then tomorrow I'll be working on, I don't know, maybe tonight I'll get the other done.
Check your personal email, and because I just sent you something.
Okay, well I can't do it on the computer.
Send it to your Mater's Workshop.
Yep.
Go on your phone, send it to your Mater's Workshop because it doesn't like me and it wants to say you're Mary Maxim. It's a yarn company. No.
Well, there's nothing on my inbox.
Check your spam. Doing good so far. Started a shawl yesterday and I have to get it done basically in a week. And I'm going to have 900 yards in it. I sent it to your personal one because it didn't like the Mater's Workshop one.
Well, it's not there. When we're looking spam.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that one's not you. No. Nope.
Okay. It should be just a bunch of numbers.
Well, do you want me to come in and show you how to get it done?
No, I'm just going to send it to.
Hang on. Ed, you don't have to worry about that anymore because I've deleted Facebook. Because someone had hacked in and was sending out through Messenger to basically everybody,
Yeah.
and I kept getting, it was like, hey, did you, send me this? No.
Okay. I just sent it to the Mater's Workshop one.
Okay, let me check.
So, how bad did your ex throw a fit when she saw the Mustang? So, because I know she doesn't mind if it gets shared, so go ahead. I know that's a lot of work. That's why I'm having him share it out.
How about that?
Cat butt. That's exactly what it is. It's called a cat butt coaster. Hey, Boo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cats like to put their butts in everybody's face.
Oh yeah. Now imagine having one of those the Sphinx cats, the ones that are hairless, like from Austin Powers, going
boy.
around a vet's office.
Oh,
And your job is,
hairless Egyptian cat. Yeah.
yeah. And your job is to clean up the rings from when it sits down.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Sarah, is that something that she made?
She her
She has
job
more
that
time on her hands than what she knows what to do with.
No, somebody ordered it. He has a Siamese, I believe, and he wanted a cat butt coaster.
Well, the only thing is the little spot in the middle should have been brown.
Pink. It's pink.
Could have been pink with a little bit of brown in the middle.
Dude, Michael. Do I need to really middle name you today?
Michael Shane. Did I get it right?
I'll be honest. I'll be honest, Scott. I would be laughing because where did my ex get the money to get any of my old cars? Because he's so broke that that the child support services sends me less than $10 a week, and that's on hold until that his job verifies that he's actually there. Yes.
Yeah, Tommy, I think that's the reason why he's getting that one from down in Houston. I think that one in Houston was. I don't remember if there was anything wrong with it. I mean, I can't see the picture on it now because don't have Messenger anymore.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, still have that on my phone, which I need to get rid of.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can even get into Messenger.
Well, Tommy, it's in the shop, so if it was completely totaled, they would have told him by now because if it's over 48 hours, they know if they will have let you know if they can actually do it or not. But yeah, Sarah's been at work 2 months, maybe ish, and she got an order for a dozen washcloths, the cat butt coaster, and a cat bed. And the cat bed was made out of chenille.
Ooh,
Yeah, the kind of stuff I can't stand.
yeah.
Oh, dang! I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, they totaled it, but if you can buy it back from them and rebuild it. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought you
yeah,
do.
he got it back. Yeah, I know he's got it at a. He was showing pictures and everything of it at some body shop.
Yeah, it got taken in there and they assessed it, and no, it's done.
Yeah,
But so or the body shop or the insurance owns it, and they had to pay him whatever the insurance claim was, and he could have them take out the price of the car, which is significantly less.
yeah. Well, I know when I had that one wreck years ago in that minivan I had, they let me keep the vehicle.
Some
Not only
do.
did, yeah, but not only did they pay me, but they also let me keep it. And actually, after looking at it, I got a chance to see how bad and everything it was. I mean, yeah, the frame and everything on the driver's side was damaged,
Yeah.
which is normal. Um, but I was actually able to figure out everything that was wrong with it. The engine was still good. Okay.
Yeah.
I got lucky the fact that um, where I got hit at on it was right there in the, of course, the left front. Um, that was to be where one of the fuse boxes is, and it happened to destroy that. And one of the fuses or relays was a fuel pump relay. So fuel line had gotten busted, and that hadn't gotten damaged with the key and everything still on. That is what shut the fuel and everything off. Otherwise, I would have had fuel dumping all over the place.
Yep.
And that could have caused a fire. So I'm lucky there. But the battery itself was busted. But I mean, a few days later, I go out there. It's tried turning over. But I was able, I turned around and sold it for scrap metal later. But I mean, I had hard enough of a hit, or actually, when I hit them because they pulled out in front of me, that I had something that was in the back, actually on the floorboard on the passenger side. And it happened to be all the groceries and everything I'd picked up that night. I'd actually on my way home from going to the grocery store, and this was like a few days before Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Yeah.
there went dinner.
No, I mean, like I said, got picked up and everything, and um, got everything back to the house. And when I'm going to the hospital, and they got me checked out and everything, and
Yeah.
no broken bones or anything like that, but I was sore and hurting
Mhm.
big time, especially since that airbag and everything deployed.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was one of the main reasons why they said nope, it's total. All right, why is hey Ed? Why are you deleting all the messages?
Mm. I'm not watching the YouTube side. I came straight in.
Well, I'm looking at the YouTube side, and everything that everybody has posted is getting deleted.
That's not it. I bet you that's a troll.
Yes.
Because it's saying, yeah,
Now, the first one that said, "Boo, give me a call tomorrow," that's Ed.
Yeah.
I know that for sure.
yeah. Well, what I'm saying is everything I'm seeing, it was showing it was deleted by Ed, the old tech guy.
Oh, I see that. I'm a moderator. I see that.
Yeah.
But I don't think, well, maybe he's not at his phone or it's in his pocket or something.
Yeah, we know,
He
Sarah.
hasn't
There's
talked in a
something
half
going on.
hour.
No, Sarah just messaged me. She can't type in chat.
Do what?
Yeah. Sarah she literally just messaged me. Because I've got
Okay. So what the hell's going on here?
I don't know. Give me just a second.
Ed probably thought he was on his phone. He probably
Find
thought
out
he
by
got out
owner.
and put it in his pocket.
I don't know.
No,
What's
it's
up,
saying
Patrick?
you're timed out by the owner. But I went into YouTube and I just clicked on Tommy, and there's Sarah. It's saying put user in timeout. Okay.
I didn't do that.
No.
Hey, Rail.
Okay.
Scott and Sarah was timed out.
And
for
Tommy.
300 seconds. And Tommy.
Okay. Why are they getting timed out and everything?
I don't know.
I just tried to say something. Ed probably got out. He was on his phone, got out of StreamYard, or thought he got out of YouTube, put the phone in his pocket.
Okay, is there sweetheart, you have his phone, his number?
Hey, Rail.
You because hi Rail. Let me see if I can type. Okay, let me type.
There's Arnie. All right. Well, Briggs is back.
Okay. So Briggs is back. Sarah, see if you're back. Because y'all guys were it looks like you were all timed out.
Yep.
Tommy, can you type in C? Because like I said, it looked like all three of you were timed out back to back. Hey, Layla. So, I'm sorry, guys. I don't.
Hey, Arnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually had to be quiet, Sarah. Yeah.
Her be quiet? That's impossible. Even if she's even asleep.
Hi, Arnie. I ain't gonna go into that one because that's up to her and her husband.
Yeah. Well, I sent a message to Ed, and he hadn't even seen the message yet.
Well, then just leave it alone because they're back. So.
I know. See, that's what I was saying. Even when you're asleep, you're not even quiet.
Okay.
Hell, even when she's asleep, she's not even quiet.
No, I know I'm not.
Yeah, especially when you start yelling in your sleep and waking me up.
Oh, yay, Tommy's back.
Yep, there's Tommy.
Okay, looks like everybody's back, so.
Okay.
Like,
that's true, Briggs.
You know how comfortable that garage is going to be tonight, right?
I can make it somewhat. Hey, I got the heater, I got diesel, I got the air conditioning, I got some sheets to keep me warm.
We'll lock that back door.
I got the key, remember? So hey, I apologize. I had no idea what happened there. So hopefully it don't happen again.
Yeah. But I just checked my messages, Sarah, so
Oh, someone's trying to type it. Ain't already.
Layla.
Um, something I
Well,
can't do. I was gonna say I can't do right now. Someone that usually we can have up, I can't get a hold of her.
who?
Who do you bloody well think?
Oh, I don't even know if she's awake.
I have no idea either. I know I ain't seen her pop in.
Let's see.
I might be doing that, Briggs. Actually, probably what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
I hear Ed.
Well, it's also it's 2 a.m. her time.
I know. Usually,
I don't want to message her and wake her up.
all right. Well, knowing her, she's probably awake.
Probably, but if she's watching, she'll pop in and at least say hi.
Yeah, and I hadn't seen her do that. Hey, dancing.
Hi, dancing. I mean,
Hey,
I can go
dancing.
send Sarah the link, and she can come up here.
Yeah, if she wants to. Get that crazy Canadian.
Yeah, Tommy, I use a bench power supply. In fact, I got 3 of them. I've got a 3 amp, a 7 amp, and I have a lab supply. That one goes up to 30 volts and 10 amps.
Yep.
It's a Womp Tech. Those are around 70
Just
bucks.
send it to you. Grab it out of Messenger. Well, I have one StreamYard.
I called you crazy. Hey,
Yep.
I'm giving you a compliment, Sarah.
She and I have a StreamYard link that stays in my in there.
Dancing.
Yep.
Got rid of the goatee. That's what's different.
Yeah, I've been
Raging's
seeing
back.
stuff that I don't see him.
Who?
Raging Cajun. He's about 3 comments from the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Lost service. Just got back.
Yep.
Yeah, we know you get bounced in and out because of the service areas and stuff. It's all good.
Yep.
But yeah, she does. She makes cat beds out of her scrap yarn, and she's up.
Briggs, no, I don't. I don't have your email. Wrong
Sorry.
button. Still wrong button. There you go.
Okay, well, put yours out there. Put your email in chat. Yeah, depending on how far out the warehouse is, Arnie, it doesn't take long.
Okay, I guess. Oh, Briggs Hut.
I know I can't send him the link.
I know.
All right, Patrick.
Tommy, it does everything I want to do with it. And you can go from microvolts. You could set it microvolts and millivolts, microvolts, milliamps.
Hey, there's Chevy Tree.
Hey,
Hey,
Scott.
says Scott. Hey, Patrick.
Now I've been watching the last two videos that he's done and everything. Talking about tools and everything, and I agree. I mean, to me, if I'm starting off as a mechanic and I ain't got the money, yeah, I'm gonna be buying some low cost. Yeah, I'll probably be hitting Harbor Freight to buy everything to get started. And if they're working, if the wrenches, sockets, whatever, if it's working and I'm not having a problem, then that's what I'm gonna be sticking with. There's no use to
Hi,
going.
Maggie.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
To me, there's no use spending the money for the high dollar uh, Snap on Matco, Cornwell,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
go spend $150 for 3 um, wrenches when you can go spend that $150 and outfit 90% of your toolbox. Unless
Yeah.
you need, if it works, use it. If you need a specialty tool for a specific job, and that's a one-off job, yeah, get it, use it, and send it back.
Yeah.
Don't keep it. Sorry,
Well,
Mom.
like for me, um,
Yay! Oh, there's mine.
yep, there she is.
Yep.
All crazy.
Yeah, you need the blonde with the blue and the pink on the ends.
Maybe.
Oh no, no thanks.
Yeah, I'm not doing blonde either. So have you made it past
Already
38
did that.
cat-
Wait,
Yeah,
past
I've-
38 which?
cat beds?
Uh,
Because that's what you were at a few days ago when we talked.
half of one here.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Yeah, for me, all right.
Another
Shade
half
tree.
here.
Okay, I'm going to show you everything that I started off with. Okay. Now this is the Pittsburgh quarter-inch drive.
Nice.
Metric, and standard. Okay, $20. Quarter-inch ratchet. Yeah, these are all the shallow and everything. But $20, that got me the shallow. Okay. And then let's see how much the. Now up like this. I'm looking. I'm not gonna put them all up. But the 3/8 drive would say 24, and the half-inch drive, same setup and everything, is $30. So 30, 24, that's 54. We're looking at $74, and I've got the quarter, 3/8, and half-inch. Got a ratchet and all the sockets.
Yep.
I'm trying to find the other sets and everything.
So what are you working on right now, Sarah?
Darn it. Cutting yarn.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a good thing. Another one done.
Yay! Ooh. Didn't know Tecton. I hadn't heard anything about Tecton breaking. But I mean, it depends on how long he's had it and how much use he put it through.
Yeah.
All right, take over. I'll be right back.
Threat or promise?
Both.
Darn it! That means he's coming in here to get coffee.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, I even had my manager buy me coffee. I think I passed 12 espresso shots today.
Yeah, no wonder you're bouncing.
Well, and we had it was a birthday. It was wow. I really am Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah.
One of my friends or coworkers, it was her birthday today, so the manager didn't know, so she ran out and she's like, "Well, did you guys want any coffee? What do you think? I always want more."
You coffee. Turn it down? No.
So I ended up having 10 espresso shots by like 11 a.m. By 11:30, I had another cold brew, a medium cold brew with our hazelnut cold brew with the espresso infused foam.
Ooh.
Yeah, Tim Hortons, really good drink.
I'll have to trust you on that because we don't have one this far south.
Well, one of my coworker who said she doesn't like sweet things, she drank that coffee faster than I did. And she couldn't believe it. I was making cat blankets. I've got 38 of those done.
Yeah. So you are at 38.
With 2 on the go.
I was just wanting to see where you were at because see if you'd gotten any closer.
I've been filling this up. I never emptied it.
Did she come and pick them up yet?
Nope. So I'm working on more. Usually she'll give me a 24-hour notice before she gets here. So that's more than ample time to finish them all up. I just figured I'd throw in a few extras if I can.
Oh, yeah.
And then that'll be the first batch.
Yep. Who knows? You may hit 200 before she comes to get them. The way you do it.
Well, happy birthday, Shade Tree.
Happy 20th, Shade Tree.
Happy birthday.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then we have somebody whose birthday's tomorrow that you know of, Crystal.
Uh-oh.
No, not me. Another Manitoban. Used to live down the street from me.
Ah, the other one.
Uh-huh.
Yarn
She has a birthday bash live going on that I know of.
Ooh,
tomorrow.
Sweet. I will definitely have to check that out.
Cindy the Crocheter A, if I didn't get that one through.
Yarnabees.
Yes.
Yes.
So she's going to have a birthday bash tomorrow, I believe it is.
Tomorrow's Thursday the 13th.
Yep.
Yep.
See, the easiest way to remember her birthday is just the month because it's the exact same day as mine.
Uh-oh. And yours is what month?
November.
All right, I'm just adding it up for quarter, 3/8, and half-inch drive. No, hang on. I gotta go back.
I couldn't even tell you half the tools I actually own, Mater.
I'm
easy.
surprised my tool bag is still out on the front porch. It didn't disappear.
Wow.
Yes. I think I might have lost my Allen set, but
You want an Allen set? I got 5.
no, this would have been my dad's Allen set.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that I get it.
because I literally all my tools I have out there are the ones that Dad had.
I don't think I'll get any of my own dad's tools, but he has purchased me some.
That helps.
I also won some.
Nice.
A dual drill set by Ryobi for free.
Nice. Go for it.
And then I got a thingy over here. I don't know what it is. It's tools.
I'm just doing all the math right now.
Is there a brand name on it?
Nope.
Okay.
But hey, it's tools, right? These guys want tools, not crafts.
Shade tree right now for everything between a 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch just in the regular standard and metric with ratchets, about 175 bucks.
And
That's
keep in
got
mind, my
all
husband
the-
stole a few out of here.
Thief, he's not supposed to steal your tools. He's supposed to have his own.
Do you still have a 10mm in there?
I don't know. It looks like I might be missing one.
That's normal.
Yep, that's your hubby.
That's normal. You got a 10mm missing.
So you got a starter set.
It's better than nothing, and I want it for free.
Yeah.
That's a decent price.
That actually is what my dad set me up with when I was 19 for a car.
Oh, really?
That's a trunk kit, basically a trunk kit.
Yep.
Huh. Well, I'll take it because it's got a ratchet in there, and my husband didn't have one, so I have one.
Yep. But you know,
There you go. Disposable
and
set.
that's the thing, you know, like what Jay Tree was saying, is the fact that you don't have to go out there and spend, you know, $15,000-$20,000 on tools and everything just to be in automotive.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm happy with the Pittsburgh hand tools that I've got, and hey, actually, you know, if I was to get into, if right now, if I wanted to, I'd go to any garage around town, say, hey, you got an opening for a mechanic? I would load up my toolbox and everything. I'd be willing to take it all over to the shop and start working.
Yep.
This top and bottom box with the in cabinet and in locker. Well, in locker would probably stay here. But yeah, I'd take all that with me.
Yeah.
I mean, I've still got the little cart and everything, but then that means that, yeah, for here at the house, I'd have to have something else. But that was something later.
Well, I've got more than just that, but it's nice to have around.
There you go,
Right.
boo.
And so I recently found out that there's an actual ratchet for Allen keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wish I knew that one long ago.
Yeah, I mean, they actually have Allen sockets.
Yeah, those are the best.
Yeah. You can
I
actually get
got
them in 1/4 inch drive or 3/8.
Believe it
Well,
or
I was
not, on
told
the
to-
Audi, you need a backwards one. In other words, the female version.
Yeah.
Audi's got a lot of those.
Ah.
See, that's what I need next is the ratchet for the Allen keys because I am so sick of getting a new, product and it's all Allen key.
Yep.
Can't feel my
Buy
hand.
an Allen. Just buy an Allen set that goes on the end.
Okay.
They're like 20
I've heard you
bucks.
can get
So get them. You can get them for 3/8, 1/4, even 1/2 inch size.
Yeah. A
They're-
1/2
they're
inch. I mean, yeah, you could do it in 1/2 inch, but I wouldn't see a need for doing 1/2 inch. 3/8 and 1/4 would be perfect. Hell, even torque. That's all you need. You don't need, if you got something that's in a Torx or Allen, and you can't get it loose with a 3/8 drive,
You ain't getting it loose. It's gonna break.
right?
Yeah.
It's
Believe it
gonna
or not,
break.
you need. I got set half-inch because some of the control arms and that on like I said on the Audi are big. The 3/8 wouldn't even budget.
That's a big.
Yeah.
That's a big Torx
Yeah.
or
Sonny.
Allen.
Yep. Big.
Now you aren't going to put the mechanics at your job out of work, are you?
She might.
Yeah, she might. She would.
But like I said, that's the one thing. Yeah, I mean, with all the hand tools and with the wrenches and sockets and ratchets and stuff like that, Shade Tree, I probably got about, I'd say maybe right around $600 and all that.
Yeah, you can buy better. If you want to do a drive, you just buy better tools as you go along if you needed to.
Yeah, but that's what he was
Yep.
saying is you don't have to go out there and spend, say $150 for a snap-on 3/8 ratchet compared to $20 for a 3/8 Pittsburgh, and it came with the shallow standard and metric sockets with it for $20.
Okay, so Mater, not to interrupt, however, I called him out on my 10 millimeter. He rolled his eyes and ran away.
He borrowed it.
My father had a drawer full of 10 millimeter sockets. A drawer full of them.
You believe
Let me
not,
get you her address and you can send her one.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Literally a drawer full of them. Couldn't believe it.
Well, if he ever lost one, he didn't have to worry about it.
Well, I literally asked him because I know there's stuff missing out of there. I know it's not put back.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's been using it on his skateboards.
Yeah, man, I ordered that whole Audi up down there, and they're going to put it on the back end of a flatbed, bring a wrecked Audi up here.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go, Sarah.
Ooh, is that what I'm looking for?
That might be. That's all the different 10 millimeter sockets from Pittsburgh.
Oh, Jesus.
It's all nothing but 10 millimeter. So you got it. Right. So you got the shallow and deep, probably in 3/8. You got the swivel. You got the impact. You probably also got it in 1/4-inch drive. It looks like maybe a 1/2-inch 3/8 and 1/4-inch plus the impact. $17. You got all your 10 millimeters.
Oh my God, that is too.
You could
funny.
have 500. You could have 500 10 millimeters and wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, Arnie, if you use the socket, you either need to make sure immediately it got put back or not. Or it's gone. Boo, did you get that email from Tommy?
Well, that's why it's kind of nice to have multiples.
Tell me what to know. Did you get the email?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh.
Yeah, you, the guy off in Never Neverland.
I'm busy doing something.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good to get your projects down. Have you figured out exactly how you're going to deal with the pet beds?
Oh, all the cat blankets?
Uh-huh.
I'm literally just going to take them into work and then carry it all there right after work.
Okay.
If none of y'all seen me carry my groceries home, I can carry more of that. No problem. Like that is nothing compared to what I've carried.
Yeah. Her cat blankets equal 3 of my tote boxes full of yarn.
Yep. But like I said, that like I said, that's one thing. I said for me, I'm figuring that I've got, as far as with all the hand tools, probably close to $1,000 for everything. If not, it's going to be under 1,000, and that's with all the wrench. I got what three? No, I got 4 different wrench sets, standard and metric, and then with all the sockets and extensions, stuff like that.
Okay, Crystal, I've just realized something that's super, super important between our craft and their craft.
What?
Still requires a ton of tools, whether or not it's the same size and multiple different variances. It still requires a ton of stuff to make it all.
Yeah, but how often are you going to use a 10 millimeter?
Actually, I have been using it with every single cat blanket.
Okay. What about 13 and 14? And
Don't have a 13 and 14, but I got a 12 and a 15. Use those on the cat blankets too.
What about 17 or a 19?
I got a 15. See how many
The
millimeters?
biggest I have is a 15.
So you can't work on cars then, because you gotta have at least 17 or a 19. Sometimes
Sarah.
it's 21.
Depends on the car.
I got a 20. I got 2 20s.
Fine, I'll go get a 25.
Okay. This is a number 15 knitting needle.
15 crochet hook.
I've got one of those in the bedroom.
Have you worked with anything bigger though?
I was waiting for her to say I've worked with Maynard.
Not with yarn. I haven't used him to hook my yarn.
Did you say Boehner?
Maynard.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He's got the New England accent, so it tends to say, instead of Mater, Mayner.
I'm a redneck.
Yeah, but that's what I'm hearing.
Small town country girl, and I'm in the city.
No, 20 millimeters, the biggest I have.
Okay. I gotta go get a 25. I want to try that.
Oh, I thought about getting a 50 millimeter dowel.
Ooh.
and having him make it.
Why not? I found out my boss's daughter only buys from LYS. Only buys Hanks.
Glad she got the money for that.
That's what I said.
I'm sorry, at 25 to 35 to 30 some or higher, because I've seen some of them that go for over $100 for a Hank. That's 400 yards, anywhere from 2 to 500 yards.
Yeah.
No.
Everything is
No.
crazy.
This is
it's the kind of yarn.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby, pays to get cheap labor, obviously. But they have hanks of yarn, which I would have to go digging for one, so I'm not. 292 or maybe 365 yards of a thinner weight yarn, wool, and they sold it for $15.
Yep.
Okay. Then it would go on sale for $12. I caught some on major sale for less than $4. I can go into what's called an LYS, a local yarn store, and they will have walls of nothing but hanks. Okay. What the cheap skein that is a mess up is still $20.
Yeah.
Okay, and they have some brands that are base $75. Uh-uh.
So my boss said, I don't understand how she comes home with so little, but her daughter's so gung ho about, supporting the local yard stores. So I was like, that's awesome. So I showed her the one bag I got for $15.
Ooh.
Yeah, she goes, and you paid 15. I said, and there's more than 5 full hanks in that thing, or full skeins in that thing. And she couldn't believe that I went and spent $15 versus her daughter, who came home with like a couple of hanks versus my lottery winnings.
Yeah, the yarn she had would fill this twice over.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
Don't surprise me.
Yeah, and
That's a good deal.
She knows what I do. She goes on Facebook. They have another app that's specific to Canada. You find the cheap. You find scraps. And when I first started, I bought maybe the first year I was crocheting, I bought maybe 4 brand new skeins from Walmart. And that was because it was a specific project for somebody. Everything else I got from people giving it to me or thrift stores.
Thrift stores are fun.
My mother used to go to rummage sales and buy people's attempt at yarn work and then take it apart. And
why not? Reuse the yarn. If somebody else doesn't want it, take it apart, redo it, and there you go.
Here we go.
Yep.
Like, there's no point in throwing it into a trash can because any yarnian who wants to play with yarn will pull it apart, take the time in doing so, and make something that they're severely going to enjoy out of it if they love yarn.
No, Tommy, the merino wool, which has been washed and cleaned so it's not itchy, that is $30, about $30 a skein, a hank.
Yeah.
And that's one of the cheaper ones. Now, if it was gold, they had gold flecks in that or in the paint and in the dyes, you're looking at about $50. And that's about 260, 280 yards. Guess what?
Yes.
I got 280 yards right here. Yeah, it's acrylic, but it's out.
You didn't have to break the bank for it.
Yeah.
Right.
For 3 skeins, because I've got 2 in this shawl right here. For 3 skeins, I paid $20.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's already been made. Whether I use it or not, it's out there. The plastic is already out there, already ready for somebody to use. Yep. Yes, I did buy it new, but it's going to be used. If I have it, it's either going to be used or given to somebody that will use it.
I mean, these ones have been sitting in my house for probably about a year.
Yeah.
But now look at them. They're coming in scrunches.
Yep.
Hey, Briggs, how long is it going to take them to get that car up there to you?
Oh, about 4 weeks.
Why so damn long?
They got to move about 20 cars that are in front of it.
How much is that setting you back to wait that long?
$300.
That's it? That's all they're charging to move it up there?
$200 to ship and $100 for the whole car.
Holy, that's not bad.
No.
That's.
Take the deal and run.
Did you get the email from that new car Cajun?
Oh yeah. I asked you where was it at. You answered me Connecticut.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Yeah, you can show them if you want. I don't care. I wouldn't call. I don't know what color that car is.
It shows as gray or silver or something.
What was that?
Why not the one he's getting out of
picture of a car
Houston?
he sent me in an email.
Yeah, like I said, the one that he's getting out of Houston, that's the same color as his,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
the one that you're gonna use to get yours fixed with.
Yep. Mine's in my driveway. Yeah, they totaled it, and then they go. Then I bought it back for $50.
Whoa.
So they cut
How
you a
much do
check
they
for
pay
it.
you on it? Sorry.
Well,
I know you've got really good insurance on it, and they hit a parked car, so
yeah, but the thing is, though, my insurance has got to pay for it because they canceled the insurance on the cab because they were drunk. That's a $20,000 hit on my insurance.
Oh,
I'll probably get either canceled next time or $1,000 extra a year for it.
when it's not your fault.
Don't matter.
Wow.
Insurance
Yeah, well,
companies do what they want.
yep.
My
Well, think
food
about
is
it.
ready. I'm gonna jump out of here.
All right.
See y'all later.
I'd say eat some for
I'm
me,
sorry.
but I'm still stuffed.
Yeah, me too.
I'm weak. I'm so hungry. So, all right,
It says
everybody.
been a good.
Love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later.
All right.
Have a
See
good
ya.
night.
Well,
Yeah, this
you know,
has been a
it's,
good week.
yeah. I was gonna say, well, even though Roy had to have the truck in the shop twice now for body work, hell, our insurance is going up.
Not
What?
that much.
It's going up. What, about another $60 a month?
Yeah, but compared to his 1,000,
No, I mean 1,000 for the year.
that's still a hit. Ouch.
Yeah.
Hey, 20 grand they got to pay out. But but on the other hand, but it won't. It may not go up at all because I plan on suing that cab company.
Oh yeah.
From here to Timbuktu.
Oh, and then
You know
some.
what you know what's funny? They gave me a ticket too. They said I wasn't parked right, which I was, but I got pictures of it.
No, after you got hit, you weren't.
Right.
That's what I said. The cop actually gave me a ticket for illegal parking. I said, well, they pushed my car 15 feet. But here's the real kicker. The insurance company my insurance company's got paid for the cab. Okay.
Okay.
And you know what they appraised that cab at? They appraised my car at $8,000, which is about right. Its car's almost 20 years old.
Okay.
You know what they appraised the 19-year-old Dodge Caravan with holes in the rocker panel and all banged up?
About 1,200.
$12,000. I said that ain't worth $12,000. It's been a cab. It's been a cab since 2005. It's got 400,000 miles on it. It's said to live in. Then I said, no.
I don't see how they could. I mean, if it's got rust and everything, and rocker panels and high mileage, I don't see how that insurance company can rate that thing to be 12,000.
Well, that's what the cab company is. But here's the kicker. But then I found out, which I'm glad I found this out. The cab company, so they want to take the money and supposedly get the cab fixed, the front end fixed, right?
That's on them.
Well, my insurance has to pay for it because they didn't have insurance. So, anyways, I contacted the insurance company and I said, well, they totaled it out, okay. Well, I played it dirty on the cab company because being they hit me and being my insurance has to pay for it, I have the option to buy that cab.
Ooh.
So they can't use it for parts. They can't use it for parts. So I went up and I said, how much? And they said, $100. Sold.
Here.
I got a Dodge Caravan in my driveway, beat to shit. The cab company's been calling me off the hook, wanting their cab back because they want parts. Because it's got a brand new motor and tranny. I said, how much money you got?
Yep.
That's one
No
way.
longer your vehicle, buddy.
Oh no, what you do
How
is
much
you
money you got?
call your insurance company and say, yeah, this cab that was in the wreck. Yeah, I got the title for it. I paid $100 for it, so you better don't give them any money because I already got it.
Oh no, they'll pay them the value on it supposedly, and they value that 12 grand. But then the reason why I did that is because my insurance company came down, adjuster left and said he put a value on that car for $800.
Yeah.
Now, my only question is why. Okay, the cab company, they didn't have insurance on the van, correct?
They did, but they canceled. Their insurance company canceled them out because they hit me. Because
Okay.
she was
So-
drunk.
Okay, so she was drunk. Did she even get arrested for being drunk driving?
Yep.
Okay. Now,
Did she have
Who did it-
passengers?
now my question is,
No.
who did the police find at fault on that?
Well, they found her at fault, but but because they canceled, my insurance has to pick it up. That's the way it works.
Weird.
Same way with your accident.
Not on mine because my insurance company being, they would actually go after her to recover the cost.
Yeah, but that's what's going to happen. My insurance company is going to go after them.
So what you're saying is that your insurance company is going to pay it out prior, then the insurance company is going after the person who actually created all this crap?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the company she was driving for because she was in a commercial vehicle driving
That's
for
even
it.
worse.
Yeah.
But see, my question is, I'm not saying names, but she was fired from FedEx a week before.
Oh.
She went to a drug test and said she couldn't go to the bathroom and left. That's like failing a drug test. And then a cab company hired her a week later. Why is she working for a cab company?
Bless you. That doesn't make sense. If you've already gotten into trouble from one company for driving, why would you be at another company? Did these guys not check?
She voluntarily
Better
she quit instead of taking the drug test because she left. That's quitting. It's a technicality. She quit.
Yep.
So
she didn't quit. No. When it
Okay.
comes to drug tests for commercial drivers, if they walk out of a drug test, that is the same as failing it. It goes on your FFC score. You lose
Okay.
your commercial license.
Okay.
If Ragin, whatever, was here, he would tell you the same thing. You cannot walk out on a drug test. Once you get there, you got 2 hours to take a piss. So that tells me she knew she was going to flunk, so she walked out and lied, said she couldn't piss. But you can't leave until when you go into one of their drug tests for a drug, they make you dump out your pockets, everything, basically turn your pockets inside out. Then they give you a cup. They go in here, piss up to this line. Do not flush the toilet. Do not wash your hands. They make you wash them before you go in. And I laughed. I said, why do I need to wash my hands to hold my junk?
Because there are some chemicals that you can put on your hands, and if you put it in the urine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sticking my you-know-what into the urine.
Yeah,
but either way, they tell you to wash your hands. They tell you to wash your hands, go in there, go piss in the cup, come back out, wash your hands outside. And then they go, and then whatever excess you put in the toilet, they flush it. You're not allowed to flush it, and they check.
Well, I know
And,
some places they'll actually have someone stand there and watch you do it too.
They can't do that legally now.
Yeah, no, because that's just like having a camera in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now,
they're
if
not
you,
actually standing there looking down, watching you as you go. They're standing there to make sure that you're not.
they can't do that now. It's illegal. That's
the
illegal.
The only way they can is if you are in jail, and even then there are restrictions that the guards have on.
Oh yeah, but I mean because they used to do that. I had one woman do that. It kept staring at me and smiling. I said, "You want a date or something?"
Yeah, I've had one job where I had to take a drug test. I walked in, And I literally walked in, opened a bottle. It was still factory sealed. And I guzzled it down in front of them. I said, "You got 10 minutes." They handed me all my stuff. I went back there. I said, "Now, what's your policies and procedures?" They said, "Here's the line, that minimum, and put it on the back of the stool. Walk out because here's your sink. Okay. I said,
You know, it's funny though. There's still places that do it like you said. You know, put on the back of the stool, but not too many.
yeah. Well, what it is you put it on the back of the stool, and they had a paper towels that you use to open the door and stuff. As soon as you walked out, somebody walked in with a plastic bag, and they had gloves and stuff on, that they put your sample into the plastic bag, and then they sprayed down the toilet, the seat, and everything. You didn't flush, they flushed.
Yeah. I mean, they do that. It's like not. I mean, it's like right now. I mean, they've gotten so bad they make you lift your pant legs up, make sure you ain't got nothing in your socks.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
But my favorite drug test guy. It was funny. One of the guys, they fired him, but the way they fired him was kind of cute. He came in and pissed. Inactive. The temperature wasn't right. He was using someone else's piss.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so they made him come in and do it again. Next day, they smiled at him. They said, "You're fired. And by the way, you're pregnant."
Damn.
Yep.
He used
Petty!
sliced pea.
So
Yep.
petty.
They
I
actually
love
gave-
it.
They didn't fire him permanently. They gave him 90 days off. They said, "By the way, you're pregnant." And they
90
smiled
days-
at him the way
90
they
days
said it.
suspension without pay.
Hell,
Yep.
when I
No,
worked
they
at
actually paid him.
I was gonna say now when I worked at the glass
But I mean,
shop,
could you imagine being told that? Oh, by the way, you're pregnant. Congratulations.
I'd be like, what? Huh?
It's
Wait a minute, I had the doctor fix that problem.
yeah.
Marilyn.
Well,
No,
well,
Scott,
no,
I had a McDonald's I worked at that took hair samples. They came up to me and they started reaching for my hair and said, "You touch my head, I'm putting you on the ground." They said, "But we got to take a sample." I said, "Then you will tell me where to go to give them a sample, and they can pull it off my head. You are not licensed by a clinic to take
Yeah.
it. You do not have a medical license, and you cannot run a drug test on my sample because if it comes up wrong, it's corrupt. But you're still going to fire me if it's wrong. So where do I go?"
I had
I
remember,
never had to
one
go
time,
test for that.
I went to one truck driving company years ago, and some guy, they kept saying they were doing hair samples. Guy went in that night and shaved his head bald.
Uh-oh. Now I was gonna say that there was a glass company over in Waxahachie I used to work at. We did laminated glass, and one night they just did, "Hey, Shelly,"
Actually,
they decided to do random drug tests, and they went in, got different people from different departments. I got picked, and there was a couple others on the Lammy line, and there was probably about 10 of us. And this one guy, we all knew him and everything. He walked straight out the building. He knew he wasn't going to pass.
Mhm.
And it's like we never seen him after that.
You know what's funny? This is no shit. I was at one drug test facility. Guy wanted what truck driving place, and they were doing drug tests. This one guy came up to me, offered me he needed that job. He said, "I'll give you $2,000 for your piss." And he wanted me to go outside a window of the facility, piss in the cup, and hand it to him through the window from
Oh,
outside.
that's
And
Oh, you're killing me.
and so I didn't do it. There was no way I'm going to do it because they caught me doing that. They'd fire me before I even got started.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he actually got somebody to do it.
Oh no.
And they didn't catch him.
He was pregnant.
Nope. And they didn't catch him. 2 weeks later, he rolled a truck.
Oh.
They drug tested him. He burned hotter than and it wasn't for pot. It was meth.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, he's the one that I said I knew he was on something. I said that. I said you should double check him. You should do a random on him every week. He says, why? When you see a guy's eyes sunk into his head and his teeth falling out when he eats a peanut butter sandwich,
Something's wrong.
He's on something.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's definitely on something.
Oh, you got me laughing and coughing now here.
I mean, but the guy. But then they found out because I didn't say nothing. They finally found on the security camera the guy that provided. They caught on security camera him pissing next to a bush. They fired him.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Now I know for a fact Mark probably got some wild tales or something like that happening.
Oh, I went the worst problem I ever had. I went to Schneider's to go drive truck for them back 20 years ago, and I had a guy. They always double bunked you with perfect strangers during orientation. I never liked that. And I didn't have much choice. That was 20 years ago. I didn't have enough money to pay for my own room. And I was in the hotel room, and he had this bad habit of taking his socks off at the end of the day and trying to stuff them in my face while I was sleeping. And he thought that was funny.
Ask my husband what he would have done.
What's that?
Ask my spouse what he would have done.
Dude would have got hurt.
Yeah.
Well, I woke up 3 days with in a row, 2 days in a row with his sweaty socks under my nose. Because when I go to sleep, I die. I got and I told him what was going on. And I told him what was going on, and they said, "Was your word against mine? Who else would be doing it?" And so I put a video camera on the end table. I started my phone and put on the end table, whatever, it was 10, 12 years, whatever. And put on the end table. And the guy, he was letting the guy from the room across the hall, this big fat guy, come over and laugh while they rolled up his socks and put it next to my face. And I got him on video. All they did was make him apologize for doing it.
I would have said, don't apologize, and said, here's your socks back. Start eating them.
Yep.
No, actually, they fired me before I started because I beat the shit out of them.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was one or the other. That's what my husband would have done. You want to see, and that's the one thing about me is I used to sleep like the dead. I mean, I've slept through a tornado. I've slept through hail this size.
Yep.
No problems. To this day, I can no longer sleep like that.
Yeah, I always do.
Oh, no. You can blame my cat on that one. This one will wake me up 15 minutes prior to my alarm going off, thinking he needs to go, "Mommy," with one little meow, and I'm awake.
Yeah.
But I mean, he thought it was funny. He didn't like me because he said, "You're too old school." I went through the obstacle. They give you an obstacle course, and these guys were driving through it real fast and that, and I was creeping through, like put in granny gear, just driving. And Snyder was actually impressed how I didn't stop. These guys would have to stop, go real fast. I just put granny gear and creeped all the way through. And he's like,
Yep.
And he's calling me an old man.
Hey, sometimes old school is better than new school. You can learn a few tricks from them.
Yep.
I know there was what Bruce was talking about. What really got me was a joke I saw not that long ago. It's these four guys are out and they get into a bunkhouse, 2 bedrooms and everything, and there's two beds in each room. So these two guys are off in this one, and the other two guys are in the other room. And next morning, they're all, three of them are standing around talking over coffee, and say, how was it? One guy goes, man, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night because Joe over here was snoring so damn loud I couldn't go to sleep. So the next night, they, one of them swapped. So another guy was in there with Joe. Next morning, they go, how was it? You're right, man. That guy is so damn loud I couldn't get sleep like you would not believe. It's okay, fine, we'll swap. Next morning, they're all, three of them are around, and we go, well, how was it with Joe last night? Oh, not a problem. I got a really good night's sleep. I go, what'd you do? Got into bed. And right when he was getting into bed, I went over, tucked him all in, gave him a nice kiss on the cheek, pat him on the butt. I went to sleep.
Yeah, Shelly, he does that because not only is it his end time, but so anybody on panel can get ready to do out. I'm hoping everything goes well for you tomorrow. You've had one good one. Let's get the other one good.
Good luck, Shelly.
Yep. I hope everything goes good tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I think some of the orientations I've been to, and you watch some of these people, it's like, seriously.
I like the orientation that you went through where the car caught on fire.
Car caught on fire.
Behind the Waffle House.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They went to Waffle House for dinner, and they come out, cars on fire.
Yeah. No, that was at the motel after we
Oh.
got back from the Waffle House.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he was live doing it too.
I don't even get to see that crazy kind of stuff here.
Maynard got a lot of views that night.
Yep. It was on a live stream, Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
And you know what's funny about that car? He actually drove that car home.
Wasn't it one of the supervisors that?
No, it was one of the guys going through
Okay.
the orientation with me. And the only thing that burned really was the upper radiator hoses, and it sprayed out on the hot engine. The gas line sprayed on top of the hot engine. There was flames 20 feet off that car. I shit you not. It was on Maynard's workshop. And the next day he went out, got a fuel line and a fuel pump because it was old carbureted Ford Escort, and he actually drove that car home the following day.
That's just nuts.
Yep.
I'm telling you, 20-foot flames. We had just went to Waffle House and came back, and when we came back out, that car. When I went out I went out to go get a beer across the street, and I came in. I had to call the fire department. The guy was in the car. That guy was in the car sleeping. Remember? I had to wake him up. He was in the car sleeping.
Jesus.
We didn't know. I thought he was drunk or something. But that car was in flames.
Yep.
Yeah, it took him a minute to get him out because he wasn't waking up.
Yep.
Well, be careful, Arnie.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
All right. Well, I'm fixing to get this shut down. So we're going to start off with the crazy person from on the other side of the border.
Can't be a crazier.
Have a great night. Party hardy. Don't forget to have all the fun.
Oh, yeah. Briggs?
This is Mr. TT signing out. Stop hitting my cars.
We'll try to.
I don't plan on it. Night, guys.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody to come in. Everybody up in panel and everything. So all I can say is y'all have a good night. Stay safe and God bless.